844, a legal fight here in Maryland and all across the nation on how long is too long to report child sex abuse. From Catholic churches to Olympic doctors, U.S. has been in a battle for privacy rights. And October 1st is a date for survivors. Joining us now, Sarah Klein is a sexual abuse attorney and survivor advocate at Manley Stewart in Finaldi and is the host of the podcast, Bar Fights, taking on issues that matter. And you come across soft-spoken, but you are feisty.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
It's the issue of protecting kids, right? There's a right side of history and a wrong side of history, and I'm going to protect kids every chance I get.
This is personal to you, too. It started that way. Is that right? Or was it before the Olympics and before when you were actually performing?
So I became a lawyer in my 20s, but I became a lawyer representing survivors of sex abuse after I went through my own case as a victim of child sex abuse, which played out on the national stage, the Larry Nassar case, and I'm taking what happened to me and using it for good. And so here we are in Maryland.
You've been doing this, though, an advocate, and not only here in the U.S., but international. I mean, you've gotten some honors. You've been the Asher Award, you've got that award. You've been given a lot of accolades for your fight. So you are a fighter and you're helping people kind of get past this and not have this happen again. So first of all, I want to say thank you very much for coming in here at Fox 45 and sitting with us. What can we do next and what will October 1st do for anybody that is out there going, okay, I don't know if this really happened, or, well, that was 20 years ago, so I'm well past it.
Yeah, well, Maryland has done an amazing thing, which is to eliminate the statute of limitations for victims of child sex abuse to come forward, name their abuser in a court of law, and seek justice. And it's really something remarkable. Not many states have done something like this. It's a fight, but statute of limitations are archaic and they protect perpetrators. And so in April, the Attorney General of Maryland came forth with a report about clergy sex abuse in the state and naming all sorts of perpetrators, and not only just the perpetrators, but the cover-up that ensued. And so we're here
and a lot argue that is the worst part, the cover-up. The cover-up that many even argue today is still going on.
Absolutely. And so survivors in the state of Maryland, whether you were abused 20 years ago, 40 years ago, or yesterday, now have an unlimited amount of time to come forward, name their abuser, and seek access to the courts.
Sarah, real quick, though, just running out of time right now, but when you start talking about somebody maybe 30, 40 years ago, it was a stigma to actually have your name out there, be able to say people may have thought that was embarrassment, but yourself and hundreds, if not thousands of others have been coming forward. So now is the time where they need to come over and make this clean. What kind of impact, if they do not come forward, would you tell somebody that is a victim out there if they kept it quiet?
Well, the average age of reporting child sex abuse is 52 years old because people are carrying this. And my message to survivors out there, whether it was yesterday or 40 years ago, you're not alone. You don't have to carry this anymore. Let's have the conversation, let's talk about it, and let's shine a light on it so that no child is ever harmed again.
How can they reach out to you?
I'm at Manley Stewart in Finaldi. My law firm is national, and Instagram, Sarah G. Klein.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. Great to have you in here, and thank you for fighting.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that.